Hi there, my name is Ryan, and today I'm going to teach you how to use Zotero for citations, document storage, and really easy word processing integration. So to start, you're going to need to download the software. To do that, you're going to head to zotero.org. Here's the landing page. You can just kind of see what the software interface looks like. You'll have all your sources there in the middle, and then a bunch of kind of organizational stuff on either side. So to start, you're going to download the software from this link in the middle of the page. You should probably get the Chrome connector as well because it makes it really, really easy to integrate as you're searching for articles on the web. And then you can also explore the page full of plugins if you have some more features that you'd like. I really recommend the Microsoft Word integration, which comes standard. And I also use the barcode scanner for iOS for a lot of my physical books and stuff. So once you've got your software installed, you're going to move on to trying to cite your first source. So you can see here on the left, I've got a bunch of folders. I'm going to create a new one for this project up there on the top for the demonstration. Then you can hit that green plus to add something. The yellow magic wand icon there will add any of this stuff automatically by the DOI number or ISBN number of whatever your source is. Over here on the right, you can see there are just a bunch of fields for author name, title, abstract. Any of that information you can fill in is totally searchable. You can sort by it. It's really useful to have. So definitely try to populate those fields as much as you can. Obviously, not every piece of information is going to be available for every source. There are a bunch of different sources that you can collect: journal articles, newspaper, movies, videos, audio recordings, pretty much anything you can imagine you can cite. So then if you want to add the PDF file or something like that, you can use that paperclip icon to add an attachment. I've frozen the screen here, but you can basically browse through any file you want and upload it, and it'll stay in Zotero's database. It's totally exportable, totally searchable as well. Then to add a source to Zotero from elsewhere, you can go to Google Scholar or your database of choice. Find a paper. I'm just going to use whatever the first one I can find is. And then you can import citations to Zotero as an RIS file, but if you've managed to get that Chrome integration, the download link there in the corner will not only download the RIS, but automatically import it using the Chrome extension. So it'll give you a little pop-up to make sure you want to do it, and then pull up a little tab in the corner of the screen where you can add tags, select what folder you want it to go to, and it should automatically compile the PDF. If it doesn't, you might have to grab it yourself. That happens maybe 1 out of every 10 sources that you cite. The tags are really useful because they're also searchable, so if you're trying to organize things within a single project, it's super easy. You see a little pop-up at the bottom of your screen when it's cited successfully. And then an alternate way to do the same thing is just to right-click, drop down to the Save to Zotero menu, and I usually select DOI, but any of the options will work and archive the PDF. And that just pulls up the same pop-up. All right, and last but not least, I'm going to show you how to use the Microsoft Word integration, which should be installed when you install Word. So there should be a tab that says Zotero. Click on Add Citation, and it'll jump into the Zotero software. You do need to have that running in the background. Type in the name of your source, and it'll automatically create a footnote with whatever information you have in there. And you can also use the same function to grab your bibliography out of Microsoft Word or out of the Zotero app just by going up to Edit and then Copy Bibliography. That'll give you the ability to just paste it into whatever document you like and have your work cited in whatever format you wish, ready to send out with your paper. Okay, so the last thing you need to know how to do is how to export your library. You can do this in a bunch of different file formats, but basically all you need to do is go up to File, Export Library, and then select the file type you want. RIS is sufficient for Mendeley, Zotero, EndNote, and a bunch of other management softwares, so that's what I'd recommend. And then you can check or uncheck including the notes and the files that you have attached to your citations. I would send out both. It makes the file size a little bit larger, but it just makes it way more convenient if someone else is trying to access your work. Name your file whatever you like and save it where you need it to go. And you can just email, AirDrop, Google Drive, whatever you need to do to share your citations. All in all, Zotero is a really great tool to use for your citations, and it makes everything super seamless. I'd highly recommend it for any class where you're managing a lot of papers.